Hi Gemini, this is your February 2021 tarot forecast. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. This is for your Gemini, Chiron, Gemini, Lilith, and third house placements. So basically wherever you have Gemini or third house placements in your chart, you should find something valuable in this reading. Messages for Gemini, February. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles jump out in the progressive. Breadcrumbing, feeling like you have one up on someone or they have one up on you is that never feels good. So when it comes out in the progressive, it just means that if it's ongoing, it could be ongoing, and you need to take a look at that. Who's being breadcrumbed and why? Or why would you want that? Just to give a little bit to hold on type thing. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Disillusioned around deep emotions regarding Scorpio or Virgo energy. 6th and 8th house. Definitely regarding a female. Wow. We'll see if they show up in your reading, guys. I'm typically not going to take jumpers when they jump out in groups, but I will if they come out one by one. Gemini. They're getting sassy, these little cards. Gemini. All right, let's cut this deck for you guys. I'm going to do a 6-card reading for you this month. Here is our recent past, reason for it. Oh, recent past, situation, the reason for it, what to expect or do, advice or pitfalls, and probable outcome. So Gemini, you do have a major decision here. I find this a little bit different than the Lovers that is also appearing. So you have major decision and then a second chance at a decision. This could be your judgment call, someone else's judgment call. This is your card here as well. You are showing up as what to do. I think you should be yourself. I think you should follow your instincts. I think that you should make no apologies as long as you're facing facts. You have a great deal of inner strength right now in the month of February, Gemini. And the Judgment card really is, it could be your calling. Maybe you're being led to the place or person or ideas, concepts, or relationships that you feel you truly belong in. And this could be a real sense of belonging, a second chance at being with or at someone or something that brings out the best in you. That is a higher calling. We have higher calling or second chance, like a major second chance. And then we have higher love with the Lovers card. I do want to make mention, and I will look at the Devil card in just a moment next to the Lovers. But I do want to advise here at this stage that it's my experience that when I see the Lovers and the Devil card in the same reading, this is bottom of the deck, that we're looking at an extraordinary soulmate relationship, possibly twin flame. I know that doesn't make it easier for you. I know that twin flame relationships are highly contested in some, call it whatever you want. It's destined. It's fated. Something about it is inescapable. And if you don't want to call it twin flame, that's fine. Twin flame doesn't even necessarily mean it's going to last until you guys outlive each other either. It just means it's intense and it's unavoidable and it's fated. So I do see a calling here. Let's move on into it. We have Libra, Gemini, Capricorn energy. We have a little bit of fire energy and a little tiny bit of earth energy here. you know, in conjunction with the Capricorn. We do have some Pentacle energy, but no cups. And so this isn't even like you're out of your heart. This isn't even about your heart here. This is all about what you're thinking and what you're doing and where you belong. So this, because like these majors are so intense. These are intense majors to have, right? So the recent past, this is a female, typically speaking, Libra energy, someone who embodied the best of both worlds for you. Libra energy is the masculine Venus sign, okay? Taurus would be the feminine Venus. Libra is the masculine Venus. And Venus masculinized balances, Libra, right? The scales, it balances both entities, internally, externally. It's the great balancer. It's literally the scales. Could be the scales of justice. If this is not a love reading for you, this can just be scales of justice, scales of information, reviewing information, getting the right answers, discernment. This is an incredibly intelligent person, by the way. If you're not dealing with a Libra woman, you're dealing with someone who is an incredibly intelligent person. This individual has a lot of self-restraint and discernment. She's highly regarded for her intellect and for her care and concern and for her measured compassion. This person does not willy-nilly just give out and cry at puppy commercials, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But this is not this personality type. This personality type will examine what just happened in the commercial, why they might be feeling or reacting a certain way to it, and then examining why they might be expressing themselves the way they are. This is examination. But it's fair. It's not petty. This is not a petty examination, okay? This is fair examination. Remember, the balance, a very fine, discerned balance. And it's quite beautiful to have here with these other energies, right? Especially with judgment. Like, you know, and someone could be coming back to you. And we have a 3 here. We only have 1 3, which I'm pleased to see. You don't want a couple of 3s. This is just really looking at a sense of deception. But you have this 20 card up here, the judgment. And she's just like, here's your purpose. Here's what you need to know the most. Here's where you belong. Here's where you're going to do the most positive things, right? Decisions, change, discernment, achievement. You're leveling up. So, you know what, guys? February could be an extremely personally successful month for you, because we have the situation currently is you being publicly celebrated. This is a public celebration. This is, I would consider it a major victory, even though we're not looking at the Chariot. But it is over the 9 of Wands. So it's over a sense of being, self-defeat, feeling defeated, a sense of victory over maybe trying too hard. You know, just letting something be, letting something reveal itself, letting the facts speak for themselves could be very powerful here for you. So the reason for it is collaboration. You're willing to collaborate with someone. You're willing to connect, to listen to somebody, to communicate fairly. And collaboration, working on something together, to work under, the same spirit of something. This could be happening within the workplace. Could be working on a project together with this person or entity. Could be working on a legal project or something having to do with ethics. It is interesting that the collaboration card is over the Devil, because this is long term. These are long, Earth energies, Capricorn energy is all about, like, they want that long term. Even if they were a player at one point. If this Capricorn energy, if this Devil energy has what it wants, it's not going to play around. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to want to build it and it's going to want to make it stronger. Here's where we're going to look very briefly here at these 2 higher love cards. And this is an angel, but so is this. Like Satan is also, right? Like Lucifer was an angel, but this is like a higher love angel. This is both on the angelic plane. This is, you know, fated. This is where we look at this fated portion. This is where we look at this carnal portion, where not only are you guys angelically fated, but you're physically fated. Like there's such an inescapable, and I'm not going to read the devil as a negative, obsessive. It can be addictive, obsessive, sure. But again, like I'm saying, if this is about a love, romance, or something you've been working very hard on, even if it is clinical or something where there's a lot of discernment and honesty and truth and evidence, you know, this is going to really solidify. This decision is going to solidify, and it's going to be so passionate and so exciting because, you know, what to expect or do is to make that decision. Make that higher love decision. Use discernment. Make it with a higher love. Be ready for success. Be ready to hold on to the reins of your future or your calling. The advice or pitfall could be a little bit of hard work here, guys. This is the wounded soldier. It could just be hard work following through with your dream love or your dream circumstance or fate itself. I would advise, if something is too hard, to pull back from it a little bit. But I would say that something that's worth it to you, your calling, and you'll know what that is. When it's worth it, this work will be a labor of love, okay? And you might even be proud of it. You might even be proud to finally show off how hard you've worked for this. And if that's the case, congratulations, because you should be able to enjoy that. And then here with your probable outcome, actually physically being together. Like I said, you could be obsessed with each other. You could be addicted to each other. There could be, there could be some pitfalls to it, but on the balance, if you're with your soulmate, you can figure that out together. If you're with your divine partnership, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. We do have a separation card here. There could be a healing of a separation in February for you. I have both healing and the card separation here, and then we have thinker. So let's get your oracle cards for you and polish off this lovely reading. I do have a minute, I think, to spare. I might get an extra card for the 9 of Wands. Yeah, let's get it for the 9 of Wands. I want to see what's going on as the advice or pitfall for you. I do have a minute. If this cuts off, though, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to avoid that. But Gemini, this is really intense. I would say a major decision could lead you to extraordinary personal, professional, and even career power. You know, this is 10th house, right? 3rd house and 10th house. Power within family matters, your closest relationships, and certainly your social status. Your social status could very well excel. Like you could level up here by the end of the month. Also, if this is a work reading for you, you could be given a new contract for a supervisor or even management position here. I want to throw that up there as well. It would be a brand new phase for your work life. And it's after a lot of work, and you do deserve success. And you deserve recognition for that success. What's going on with this 9 of Wands as the advice? Okay. There you go. Brand new path. Wow. Bottom of the deck. So I wanted more advice on the 9 of Wands, all that hard work. You and someone else. This is definitely partnerships. There's a little bit of anxiety here, but you know what? It's beautiful. You hold the world in your hands. You have a whole new world to discover together. This is exciting, guys. And look at that. I pulled the bottom of the deck. Just for the heck of it, I had to look at the bottom. And look at that. The Ace of Wands. So if this is a love and romance reading, guys, enjoy your sexy times is all I can say, because that's a lot of phallic sassiness. But look at all this. These are just like tons of wands. Love, passion, success, hard work. Wow. Congratulations. Whatever's going on for you, for real. What have we got here? Cards from everywhere. Let me see. So we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you're not currently dealing with this, you could have it coming up. Maybe your work schedule is going to change soon. Maybe you're going to change partnerships. Maybe this is about, you know, I want to add Queen of Swords, Libra energy. She's also known as the divorce queen. If this is about leaving an old partnership and developing a new one, you are going to be with your soulmate. Separation from them will be over this month, or separation, like reuniting, will be possible for you, especially if there was a third-party situation. You can go away from that now and enter into new contracts with someone new. But you could be away from that person currently. But these people don't want to be away, I want to note. They don't want to be away from each other. They want to reunite. They are definitely lovers. And they could have been interrupted. They could have been separated, right? Here. Because there's definitely a new dawning, a second chance. We have trickster, and then we have sacred spiral. You know, just be aware that you're not being tricked into something here. Sacred spiral, I mean, with this higher love situation, soulmate, fated, like, wow. Wow. Something coming round again. Just make sure you're on the same page, and make sure if you are dealing with someone from your past, especially a Libra, a Gemini, or a Capricorn individual here, just be sure that they're not the same person, or that they recognized if there was an error, that they've not only corrected the error, but that they know not to do it again, is the only thing I'd say with trickster. Trickster sort of gives me Seven of Swords vibes. Just make sure it's a gamble that you're both willing to take, I would say here as well. Sacred spiral is like inescapable. There's something inescapable here. Listen, moving on. Thinker, right? I mean, you've thought about this to death. Like I said, you're out of the cups phase. This isn't even a feeling anymore. This is just, you're propelled into healing. You need to heal something here. Something needs to come back round. Something needs to be healed. A conversation at the very least needs to be had here. So, wow, Gemini, what a crazy cool reading for you. That was beautiful. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if this was helpful or what this means to you, this reading for the month. And I'll see you in the next video for your sign. Bye for now.